Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to read an article from. I'll pretend it's a real, actual news article, and it isn't on my news feed from Whim, but it is a real news article because it led me straight here from the Daily Mail, which is meant to be a conservative newspaper. It's not at all. Not when they have Theresa May as their still feminist, and her husband's a feminist as well, Prime Minister. Okay, so now you have a thing called another made up word. So I mean, I don't know how many more words they can make up, but there's now something called toxic person. My friend's toxic. You can have a basically. It says yeah. What's the word? I don't want to get it wrong. Sorry. But it's called being so what is a toxic positivity? Well, I would like to fucking know that as well, please. Basically, the article goes on to this new sugar coated, and it's all this is in Britain, by the way, but US, prepare for toxic personality coming across your way because we love to import our best. Seriously. Oh, and good news, just a little side note. I know I smoke and shizer like that, but went to find out, get my teeth whitened. So I know my drinking, my smoking, I do rush them a lot, but yeah, they're pretty yellow. And I know we don't have the best healthcare team. I use charcoal, I try everything, but I just can't get my teenage formative pill popping years and drinking, especially the colours I was drinking, to un-yellowify my teeth. So I'm getting them bleached. And I thought it was going to be a few grand at least. Maybe 500 would be the cheapest. But no. For £450, you can get your teeth. Apparently, it's meant to be agony, the guy told me. Because I met a guy, I asked him exactly where he got it done. I basically grabbed him. I was like, where did you get your teeth done? They're amazing. And because he knows I always going for a tan in the summer. And like, he was like, but your teeth always look white in the summer. I was like, yeah, that's compared to the rest of, like, when I'm like sallow skin. Like right now I don't have a tan, so my teeth are glaringly yellow compared to my whiteness. So anyway, so I went to the dentist to explain to them. They said, yeah, she's off right now because her mother's dying, blah blah blah, she'll be back in about 2 weeks. I didn't mean blah 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 in a derogatory way, that's horrific. I didn't want to say I give her my prayers because I thought she'd think that was a bit, like Christian bitch, blah blah blah, and I don't shove my religion in anyone's face. So I kept that to myself, but I will pray for the mother and also for her to come back in speedy recovery, for her to get better speedy, and for her to come back speedily to fix my teeth, make them less yellow. And yeah, so I'm going to be getting paid to get them done. Apparently it's meant to be agony, he said it's the most painful thing, mate. You, like, they put these laser things on your teeth, they bleach them, they do all this stuff. He said it's like, but the good thing is I won't be smelling because you always look like you're hiding something. My dad used to always tell me that. He used to always say, see people that smell like they're hiding something. And it's true, but the thing is, they're not always hiding something. Maybe they're just really fucking embarrassed because they've got terrible teeth. I know I've got bad teeth. My teeth in general, pretty damn good shape. But the colour, not a good shape. Not good at all. Not, and that is from when I tried to chip. Never, ever, I think that chip. I tried to use, I was trying to be smart with my friends, opening a bucket bottle. Again, caught in the rain. When is this going to stop? Scotland, when will you stop raining? I got caught in the rain, and long story short, my hair went curly again. I had a full face of makeup on. Not full, like, but my makeup was flawless. Went out looking like, you can't touch me, I'm flawless, babe. And then I just came back looking like I'd been ravished by 12 I was going to do a Mel Gibson rant, but I'm not gonna. Ravaged by 12 rapists in a bush. And I was not. The truth was I was just caught in a rainstorm. On the talk of Mel Gibson, again, plugging his new film. Cannot wait, Mel. Cannot wait. I've been waiting for a long time for this film to come out, buddy boy. Okay, so let's read into this story. What is toxic personality, people may ask? So this Brit, her name is Emma Carr Barcel. Of course it's a 3-bar name. Middle class, rich, white bitch. From whim.com. I'm not doxing her, it's on her thing. If you want to email her and tell her how gay you think she is, and when I say gay, I need to explain it for the fucking 45th time. I don't mean gay as in, I'm bringing back the old school gay as in not on Benjamin style, like, you should be ashamed to be gay. I'm bringing back, look, don't be gay, mate. Like, when somebody's being gay and they're basically, like, hogging the fucking, the SNES controller, and we're playing, like, two-dimensional Mario Kart. Me and my sister would be like, don't be such a gay! Come on, no! And then we beat the shit out of each other in real life because, like, the other one was beating each other. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, it would actually turn from a fight online to a fight in real life. Or Grand Theft Auto, like, she'd be like, you're taking too much time with the prostitute, bitch. And I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna rob her afterwards and we'll split the money. And then the next minute my mum would walk in and just be like standing, we'd just turn around and see her and she'd be like, what the fuck are you watching? We'd be like, no! Because we just knew she was gonna take that off us. Oh, the fucking bitch. Do you know she took James Bond off us because she thought that was violent? We're like, you fucking C-word cunt. You munt. Rhymes with a munt, but it begins with a C. You're such a munt. Oh, cunt. She fucking took James Bond off me and Awa. For what? For running around blasting people. And it's doom. You get them in your scope and you just shoot them. I mean, really? I mean, if she only knew what we were doing and fucking... She didn't find out till it was, by that point we were both past 16, so it was like, fuck you, what are you gonna do? Like, she couldn't do anything by then. I was already not even living in the house. So when I was allowed over, I would bring the game because my mum wouldn't allow it in the house. So I'd bring the game, but I would also swap the disc and leave it with my sister because she had a controller in her room. So she could play it, because I'm not evil, and plus, back at the children's home, or where I was living at the time, when I was at the children's home, I could play Grand Theft Auto 4, but where I was living at the time, it was for, like, basically parents that didn't want them, and you were under a certain age, you were still, like, even though you were legally able to have sex, and get married, and smoke at the time. You couldn't drink. You couldn't drive. So you couldn't drive or drink or smoke at your own wedding. You couldn't do it. The UK is a fucked up place. Now they've raised drinking to sex to 18. No, they haven't. I'm kidding on, that'll never happen. If anything, as I said in my previous video, the age of consent will go down, just like the propaganda the other day on Age Gap Love came out, and it was all about age gap love with this whimsical and that one with that brown tooth. I mean, again, my teeth are nothing to be shouting the rooftop about, but me with my very little money, because I learned a trade, I actually thought, my mother always taught me, after she saw the machine my sister went into, do not become one of those people. Do not go into a college, university, and come out as a... I mean, it started off, as I said, she started speaking like Marxist and kind of generalities, like not Marxist. She started speaking kind of posh and kind of meh, and looking down on people. And she at the dinner table, she just knew everything about politics, and I could just literally just put my plate down. Yeah, but blah blah blah. Within 2 seconds, just blast her with a gazumba. Like seriously, like again, I would just blow her right out of the water, and people would be like, you could hear them all like doing their snobbery laughter, and I was like, because you know it's true. And her, do you know the best of her comebacks was, yeah, well, I heard that Marielle is like actually kind of like Mary Magdalene, so you're basically just like a prostitute. And I was like, what? Like, okay, that's really hurt me to my core. Why, when the left or retards and idiots, no offense to retards, just idiots and leftists, whatever you want to call them, just idiots in general, when they have no comeback, they just resort to either violence, throwing a milkshake, throwing a brick, throwing an egg, or just stuttering. Recently found out, very lucky thing I found this out, because I do, again, as I said, I am a survivor. I had been abused. It'll always be with me, but at the end of the day, he will not always be with me. He does not control me. He is a piece of shit that will burn in hell for the rest of his life. And I, however, live on. I have never tried to kill myself because of him, ever. Ever. I've tried to kill myself for other reasons, but then the thing that keeps me going is, what would be the best thing possible? Well, me to have a fucking amazing life and be like, fucking suck on this, you fucking piece of shit that has to suck the souls out of children just because. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off topic. But again, worse than the paedophiles, as I've screamed at many a rally, is the ones that turn their back when I'm screaming it and telling them about the fucking systematic abuse, child abuse of your children, of when I have children, of my children. Well, they'll have to pry my children out my dead arms, because I'm telling you, no. I am not putting them into a left-wing propaganda machine. Unless, as my good friend Dancing Medicine Man, I know you've already had a big props up from Sherman Burgess, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, and you've already had like at least nearly 2,000 views. You've had it, you don't need me anymore. I can see, I get why I'm not answering my calls. So I'm just going to start like focusing on British shit and getting British people and American, because I'm half American. American people, if they want to help me out, if you want to see if you want to see what to do about the race war, if you want to see why it's happening. I was literally just reading a comment section about how whiteys need to pay and whiteys need to know and whiteys this, whiteys that, and the hatred that comes from every other minority apart from white people. Seriously. If I was to write something like, these N-words gotta pay, like, beep, you just would never hear from me again. I'd be probably taken away and locked in a loony bin with Jewish medication. True fact, because they do own most of the pharmaceuticals. Anyway, okay, so let's read this. Toxic personality disorder. So basically what it said was, this woman, Emma, she said, this new sugar-coated form of gaslighting, Gaslighting is when you betray, for fuck's sake. My ex, as I've explained, who I have a slash down my face, who shattered my jaw. You can hear the clicks and not click, click, click. I'm so famous and all the click, click, click. People liking my page, because that doesn't happen. People watch, they don't give me a thumbs up. Thanks, people. You really care. But not that I'm bitter about that. I'm just upset. I just want to be liked. But anyway, seriously, this new form of gaslighting is just as hurtful. Edwin Carl Barcelona is Wim's new editor. Another Edwina Carl Barcelona, Wim's new editor. You can see her more on her Facebook or Instagram. No thank you, no thank you, just no thanks. My voice caught in my throat as I was attempting to make sure why I was pleased, surprised. What the fuck? This makes no sense. If you're gonna write English, don't write gibberish. My voice caught in my throat as I attempted to make what I hoped was a pleasant, surprised noise. Okay. When I felt anything but ... full stop. My friend / had just handed me out, and then in brackets, little something to acknowledge that I'd been going through a difficult time. A silver decorative spoon, underlined spoon. Shit, the spoon they both are. With the inscription, don't worry, be happy, both again in brackets. I think that was a very kind fucking friend. I really do. But apparently this is bad. After a couple of months wading through my stressful new job and chronic, again underlined, anxiety. So okay, it's clear you've got mental health problems, double barrel bitch. Triple barrel bitch, sorry. If you can't handle the job, time for you to leave and give a good person that can handle the job. If you've got anxiety and it's so stressful and you're complaining about it while you're writing the article for the piece, you fucking moron. Jesus, please strike these people down. I think he's going to make us do this. I believe a purge will be necessary, as Revenge the Sis said. Every 4 to 6 years, I think it should be a yearly thing. I really do. Because the population rates keep growing, things like that. And again, I mean, every year doesn't have to be a big full-on purge. If there's a few people that need to go, they've got to go, and no questions asked. I think the purge should happen once a year. I do. Anyway, okay, so yeah. They came with okay, so anxiety, question mark. That came with this smarting smacked. This cheeky quote. What cheeky quote? Did I miss something? After a couple of months wading through a stressful new job and the chronic underlined anxiety that came with it, this quickie quote. So she's still 2 months fucking later obsessing over this quote that said, let me read it again. Let me read this terrible, horrific quote. That is so crazy. Don't worry, be happy. Is that not what Bob Marley said? Don't worry, be happy. So for 2 months she sat and strewed on this and got raging about this quote. And apparently it's got to the point where it's this cheery quote felt like a smarming smack to her face. But now I know why my mate's present hurt so badly. She delivered me a dose of, and in brackets and underlined, toxic positivity. Oh, fuck. I hope I don't get some of that toxic positivity. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, don't worry, they're going to explain. So what is toxic positivity? It's a bullshit made up word. What do you think it is? For fuck's sake, question mark. It says, a sugar-coated form of gaslighting. Gaslighting? No! Gaslighting's when you actually make someone think you're going crazy. No, baby, I didn't cheat on you. No, the hairs that you see is from when I was picking up a dog. No, that perfume you smell is because I lent so-and-so my jacket and he like took it home and they had sex in it and that's why it comes in, or blah blah blah, and they actually start to believe they're going crazy, you know, like you gaslight someone, not fucking gaslight them with being nice to them, you fucking idiots. Do I need to do your job for you? What is wrong with you people? And yes, a lot of people have been asking, do I have ADHD? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I clearly have no attention span for complete idiots. And I am very hyperactive. But let's go on. Toxic positivity operates on the idea that any challenge can be overcome if you embrace that. Well, see, this doesn't sound so bad. I wonder who came up with this idea. So, toxic positivity operates under the idea that challenge can be overcome if you embrace the positive mindset. Is that kind of like The Secret, the Oprah endorsed? That she's the one that gave all the fucking blue check mark, you know, that Oprah Book of the Year. If you think positive, if you think good things are gonna happen to you. I mean, Oprah went hard for this book. My mum even brought the fucking book, and it was all about like Ferraris and shit. But at the main part, it works. It works if you walk around and you think you're a winner. Obviously, if you're a fucking, like, if you look like me and I was to walk around thinking, yeah, I'm a fucking stallion, and I'm 5 foot and 7 stone, and I believe I'm tall, and that I could just, like, go up to, like, walk beside Giselle, what's her name, the really leggy blonde that Rod Stewart was fucking, or I don't know if he was married, and just be like, hey Rod, do you want to ditch that tall bitch and me and you go back and get jiggy? I just dropped what I was leaning on. I know I would probably get laughed the fuck out of there because I am not an idiot. But when you apply it to certain aspects of your life, as in, like, for example, instead of being like, oh, do you know, like, for example, like, I mean, I'll give you an example. You wake up, you stub your bed you stub your toe in the bed. Straight away you think, fuck, this is going to be a shit day. The next thing you know, like, I mean, a few other good things could go right, but you're not gonna acknowledge them, of course not. So the next thing that goes wrong, you're like, I fucking told you this day's gonna be shit. So you're already in a bad mood because your toe's throbbing. Then you just found out, like, something else went wrong. Like, I don't know, let's pretend you were brushing your teeth and water splashed on your new tops. So you have to change tops. And then you're like, oh, fucking fuck. Then then you get a letter through the mail and it says you owe so much money. And you're like, oh, for the love of beep, 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 and the beep, 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 beep. So it goes on like that. And then it gets worse and worse, and then you get stuck in traffic, and everything's your fault. I mean, what the fuck can you do? You're stuck in traffic. Would you expect the whole just, like, the fucking parting of the Red Sea? Move, he's stuck in traffic. He really is late for work. Or she is. Let's let them go first. Let's see how that works out for you. They're just trying to fucking help you, you nincompoops. Nincompoops. I can't believe I just said the gayest word in the world. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, I know, Dusty, I know you're laughing at this. I'm laughing at it as well. It's just the gayest thing you've ever heard. Right, I mean, look. A slap in the face. I'll give you a slap in the face. She's white, by the way. 100% white. 100% white, of course. But I can guarantee she probably didn't write this whole thing. She's got big fat lips, which I'm allowed to say because I have been called a lot of things about my lips over the years. I've been called N-word lips, I've been called Mick Jagger lips, I've been called BJ lips, I've been called, if somebody was to fling me against a mirror and I was to slide down like one of those frogs, I would just be like, because my lips are so big. Also because my bum is not like a white girl's ass, it goes like, phew, but it's not fat, because I'm only 7 stone. People ask me a lot of the time, but in Scotland, we don't have the PC as much as English do. In fact, we don't really have PC unless you go to Edinburgh. Political correctness is just not the thing we have, especially in like small towns like Glasgow. Like it's the schemes in Glasgow. Again, you saw out my window. I'll show you again. Jesus, I'm so sorry about this. I'll show you again. This is what we have. I don't know if you can see it, but again, like, it's just, yeah, another beautiful day in what's it called? Multi-diversity. That is what you get. This is what you get when you bring over a bunch of people that all want to all live together, and there's no room, so we're all shoved into a place where nobody knows their neighbours. I mean, there's a tiny bit of grass that's it, and it's just fucked up. But enough about my miserable life. Back to, as I was saying, this fucking story. Makes me so angry, proper angry. What is going on? What is going on? Sorry about that. So, oh Jesus, for the love of fuck. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, whatever's going on, it's being gay. Okay, right, I fixed it. So let's just read the rest of this gay ass story. I need to get it through it without freaking the fuck out as much as I am, because it's making me very angry. Okay, right, let's read it out. Okay, so she felt like she'd been slapped in the face. After 2 months, by the way. But I didn't realise at the time. But now I know when my mate's why my mate's friend, okay, so after 2 months it taken her. She didn't know why, but now she knows why the friend's present hurts so badly. And I'll tell you why. Or she'll tell you why, and I'll tell you why. She'd been delivered a dose of toxic personality. Positivity. Now remember that phrase, because you'll be hearing a lot more of it, I can guarantee you, in the near future. And probably for the next 2 to 4 years. So what is toxic positivity, I hear you ask? ? Yes, what is toxic positivity? A sugar-coated form of gaslighting, oh I got annoyed at this last time, Toxic positivity operates under the idea that challenges can be overcome if you embrace a positive mindset. So basically what they're trying to say is you can't overcome things with a positive attitude. Is that not again denying science? You're denying science. Because I know a lot of scientists and doctors that would disagree with you. That actually fucking say that if you have a positive mindset, if you've got cancer or you're in a wheelchair and have been told you can't walk again, but there's a chance, and you just give up, you're more likely to either just die or never walk again. But no, you're going to be science deniers, and you used to accuse the right of being science deniers. Now the left is the science deniers. The fuck is going on in this world? I mean, honk, move over. This whole place is fucked up. Jeez, oh man, what is going on? So here we go. It essentially yanks the fidelity of a person's genuine feelings out from underneath them and makes them feel somewhat responsible for their situation. Ha! This has to be a joke, right? Fuck off. Let that just sink in for a second while I reread this. It essentially yanks the fidelity of a person's genuine feelings out from underneath them. What? And makes them feel somewhat responsible for their situation. Next week I shall have new noise cancelling headphones and a microphone and my own desk. I've already got the desk and the chair, but in a new laptop, so I won't be able to smash things up. Right now I want to smash up my phone so bad it hurts. But to hear that fucking lies are getting written and that you should not accept personal responsibility and people's feelings are far more important, and this is on a mainstream fucking platform where normal voices are getting fucking